Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome you back to another story time on the channel. Now, it's been so long since I've done a story time. The last one I did was Super Bowl Sunday against the Falcons and the Patriots, and now is my concussion story time. Link will be down in the description. Make sure to watch that video. Crazy story. I'm sure my family will never forget that story time. But since it's Spooktober and it's Halloween, people getting candy, costumes, all the other stuff, and it's like Spooktober, I think this is the perfect time to talk about the time that I went to Six Flags promotional Fright Fest. I remember going and the experience and the trauma it caused me afterwards. But make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new, turn the notification bell, and get your popcorn ready, get your candy, and suit up for the story time because it's funny. But back then it was not funny. All right, let's get into it. So basically, as a kid, I never watched horror movies. I was never interested in horror games, so I never got that horror jump scare feeling at all as a kid. So this is legit the first time that I'm actually physically and actually being scared at Fright Fest. God, I'll never forget this story. So, and keep in mind, this was a year ago. This was a year ago. Alright, so my reactions and everything, keep that in mind. This is a year ago. Alright, continue. So, one day, I'm just chilling or whatever, and I get a text message from, we're going to say this person is, alright, so I got a text message from, I'm going to keep this person unanimous, I'm going to call this dude Rick, because I've watched a lot of Rick and Morty. Pickle Rick! God, why is Rick and Morty stuff so cringy now? We're going to call him Rick, just to keep it unanimous. So Rick hits me up and says, hey, I'm going to Fright Fest tonight. People bailed. You about it? And I was like, yeah. So, we text messaging back and forth, details, pricing, blah, blah, all this other stuff. So we're good to go, and we drive over to Six Flags, and keep in mind, if you guys have never experienced Fright Fest, I'm going to tell you how it goes, especially, I don't know how it goes in other locations, but the one I went to, Chicago, Great America, by far best Six Flags, hands down, no competition, no question. They do the typical, Six Flags everyday thing, but at 6 o'clock is when they turn the tables and make it Fright Festy. I just say that. So we go over at around 5:30, and it is packed. Oh god. I thought it was busy in a summer day or whatever. No, this was 50 million times more packed. I could not believe how many people were there. And think about it, this was middle of October, so Fright Fest has been going on for 2 weeks or something like that. And it was still so packed. I was like, what the heck is going on? This has gotta be good. So much hype is going around it. So we get our tickets and everything, and what happened was, the friend I went with has a flash pass, they have season pass, but here's the thing. The flash pass does not activate until around 7, 8 o'clock. So we could go on rides, we could go on Raging Bull or whatever, but that was a 3-hour wait. Why wait and just wait in line when we can just chill and whatever and experience until we can get the flash pass, then we can go on the rides and just have fun. So that's what we do. We just walk around in circles, just waiting for the time, and oh god. And then 6 o'clock came. 6 o'clock comes from the clock. Yeah. Then 6 o'clock came when everything just went like that. It was everything nice, and then as soon as 6 o'clock, bam, turn the tables. And everything just changed. It turned 6 o'clock. We can't go on rides, well we could, but why wait in line when we can just do a flash pass and wait an hour or something like that? So we're just gonna walk around the park during the beginning of Fright Fest until we can get the flash pass and just go on rides. So, keep in mind, this is a year ago, and I've never been really scared before. I've never watched horror movies, horror games, whatever. Now, I'm fine with it. But, oh god, So I'm just gonna paint a picture in your head. Me 1 year ago. God, this scarred me for life. Well, not anymore, but it's funny. But God, when that happened, just please hit the like button for my embarrassment. But what happened was, so 6 o'clock, they changed the music, they changed the environment, and people who work there dress up in scary costumes as a Fright Fest feel. That's obvious. Let me just tell you something. The makeup and costumes on these employees was spot on. It felt real. It was obviously real, but it felt like I was in a horror movie thing. It felt like the actors and everything, they were really that character. It wasn't just makeup and costume and everything. So one time we're at the entrance of the Six Flags area, and if you guys have ever been to Great America, it's where the carousel fountain is. It's literally right past the ticket booth. Please. So a character comes out. It was a Jason-esque person, really tall, chainsaw, mask and everything, had the whole get out. And I made eye contact. They made eye contact with me. And we were just staring at each other. It was so awkward. And just out of nowhere, oh God. Please. Just out of nowhere, they run up and jump at you. It looks like they're gonna get you. And when that happened, oh God, I've never been scared like that. I let out the loudest scream in my life. I was scared. I was physically and actually scared. And everyone around me just looked at me what the heck is this 17, 18-year-old doing scared like that? Oh God, that was embarrassing. And after I got scared, I was props dude, that was really good, you really got me. Because once again, it's their job, it's Fright Fest, you're supposed to get scared, and first time, props dude, if you're watching this, you got me good. And remember, we have an hour until the Flash Pass ticket booth opens for Fright Fest. So we're literally running around in circles around the park, getting scared non-stop. It was a nightmare. I've never been in anything like that before in my life. I thought the non-stop scare and running around the park, I thought it was never gonna end. I thought we were just never gonna go ride. It was a prank or something like that. But luckily, when we got the Flash Pass, we did get scared, but we were going rides non-stop, throughout the whole night, so we didn't get scared as much. Then we were going on rides all night, and eventually it was time to go home, and then I went home and did not sleep for the whole night because I was too scarred for life after the Jason scare. Oh God. Anyways guys, that's gonna do it for this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I do want to do some more story times. I know it's been so long since I've done a story time. I do have a few ideas, but since it's Spooktober, I feel like this was the perfect time to lay down a Halloween Fright Fest story time. So hit the like button if you guys enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications whenever I post a new story time or any videos in general. Vlogging, we got vlogging tomorrow and Saturday. The weekend is about to be lit. And I'll see you in the next video. And stay safe for Spooktober. Bye bye.